just tried to play cool. Cops said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get so. White son of a gun. Pay for all I've done. Well, they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet. My parents' couch, tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. White son of a gun. Paid for all I've done. Well, they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet.
From Baltimore's Inner Harbor, we're live from M&T Bank Stadium. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North between the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And we're off from Baltimore. Set to return, Jamal Williams. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Shorty got that body out of no time, set up, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't on my side. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Duck on the ground here with Barkley. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Lamar off the play fake. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. We're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. They go play fake with Jackson. He's got his man, that's Alec Pierce. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
First down, a run with Barkley. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Hits his running back. He's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Well, really a dream start at home for this team. They add on the 2-point try, and they are quickly up 8-0.
So much game left, but they trusted that even if the conversion failed, they can make up those points over the course of the game. But even more than that, Kate, what they've done now to this home crowd to get them off their seats, I can't wait to hear the volume when the defense hits the field.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Forced out to his right. Complete to DK Metcalf. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for Cleveland. First down.
Ready?
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Opening carry for Devon Achane. A solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And they get this down to the 28. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Running with Achane out of the gun. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. It's a gain of 12 there. And that gives the Browns a first.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Daniels setting up the play action. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish off their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2.
The Browns will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Daniels looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Stays upright. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. A bit early to be in full-on comeback mode. An onside kick, though, here in the opening quarter. I think the Browns got that one back. They did! Fourth quarter of a game, totally get this call. We expect to see an onside kick in pursuit of the lead. But Brock, walk me through this. Still in the first half. Isn't it a little early for that?
Yeah, I think it's a little early for you and me and a lot of the analytics books out there. But to me, this is a head coach saying, I'm going to put the game in my hands. My decision-making. I'm going to be the one who has to answer for it after the game anyway. And he is setting the tone of aggressiveness for his team today. Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Ready.
They give to Achane on the option. Across midfield to the 45. Past the 25. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
And he makes the catch. The 2-point conversion try is good. On now is McManus to kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. Escapes a defender. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. It's a 14-8 ball game. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll get to work here, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 37. Short pass brought in. And that one goes for a gain of 11. That's good for a Ravens first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them first down.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Jackson keeping it himself. And that early goes nowhere. They didn't even get back to the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the boot cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Offense to the line for second down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. That's coming, it's Saquon Barkley. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, Jackson. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Hits him on the out route. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. He stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Here's another carry for Barkley. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. He rolls to his right. He takes it himself. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now here's Lamar. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he's brought down at the line.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
Third and 4 coming up now. Blitz coming, Lamar. He finds Worthy, complete. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens tie it in the final minute of the half. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this try.
The Ravens will line up for the
They want to run it across, and he runs it in. That's going to break the tie and put them up by 2.
16, Browns 14.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone he had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40.
Come on. Hey, Cowboys, go.
Out of the shotgun, a give to A.J. He'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
They'll stick with A.J. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 from the 41. Out of the gun, Daniels. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Now the Browns spend their final timeout.
Second down at the 38-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Throw wheeled in by Thomas. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Throwing here just before halftime. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. And he's able to cross the 40 before going out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. This is ahead for about 5. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end.
Sure, a whole lot of noise to sort through up the middle, but by the time he figured everything out, he was able to hit them for a decent gain.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Daniels. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Pete. That was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Finds his back, H.N. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Back to throw it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
1st and 10 from the 41.
180. It's hot. 180. It's hot.
The quarter's going to start with a run by Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Dump off, caught by his back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Running right, it's Barkley. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Change it.
Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Okay, ready?
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Rolling left, buying some time. Now he takes it, and he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd down carry for H.N. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Play made by Deron Payne.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Third and short, Daniels dumps it off to his running back. And he will not get them to that marker. And all he can do is get back to the line. Fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Looking to throw. Pushes this one towards the sideline. He's got it, and the feet are in bounds too.
Junior, a gain of 12. First down, Browns.
So the call stands even after the challenge, and now they're down to just one timeout. Read option on first down. He's going to keep it. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss, just like that.
Taken in by Hill, right side. And they bring him down around the 34.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
To the air, third and long. Right back to Hill. This is caught. We got the football clock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, fourth down. So we're through 3 here. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
H.A. a first down carry. They get to him behind the line block. Looks like they're going to lose a couple on that zone read.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. So now it's going to be third and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Completed over the middle. Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the fourth down. Daniels now. On the move, headed right. He'll make a big for it on the ground. He'll have a pickup of 3, which is good enough to make it first and goal.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Trying to run it in. Achane. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a fourth-quarter lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
So now a big play coming from the Browns as they try for 2.
For the two-point conversion.
60 boxes, 60 boxes.
They'll try it on the ground. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead.
Ravens 16. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it, I mean. Somebody gotta do it, I think. Watch it, do it. He's arrived outside, all from the music. Hey, turn his TV off. Ain't want my type of people, don't you get involved. Hey, what? I mean, shit I seen, send them off. Take a risk or take a trip, no trip.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Big gain downfield. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
I can guarantee you that's going to be Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Things looking totally different after that last play. It's first and 10 inside the opposing 30. Lamar's going to keep this one. He's inside the 10. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens come through to tie it in the fourth. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1. More times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Escapes the pocket. Flush down now to his left. And he is in for the score. We've not seen him kick ever again, partner. Now 3 for 3 on 2-point tries today. Here's one set to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
They'll start the drive with Achane. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Achane again on second. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now. Daniel's going to keep it. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And this is picked up by the Ravens. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on the scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Point after upcoming, this for a 2-score lead to potentially clinch the win. It's no good. A needed extra point is off the mark. They certainly missed a chance there to make this a 2-score ball game.
Bill Lutz sets the kickoff.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. To throw, Daniels. Man there, it's Malik Neighbors. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Browns 8 points behind.
Ready, check.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Come on. Hey.
Here he is to throw. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Ready. Pat the 60.
He'll look to throw it. Getting out to his left. Now here he goes. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
But once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
3rd down run from Achane. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket.
So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. Well, good thing they reviewed it, because after further examination, the call on the field has changed.
Trap 60.
Setting up to pass. Chased out to his right. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Back to throw. And he got there in time. He's taken down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
6 DBs out there for the Ravens. 3rd down coming up. To throw. Finds him over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
These little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that being stopped short of the sticks.
Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down. Trying for it, it's Achane. And they are They're sent off the field. They had to go for it. The defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock. It might see them burn a timeout. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Toss play to Barkley. That 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Hey, middle.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Fair or unfair, I sit in a little bit of a judgment seat next to you up here, Cade. I got to judge that one. That tells me that coach trusts his defense more than he does his offense in that situation.
One final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. He'll throw it. Escapes out to the left. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's out of bounds. Never really got a chance at reaching the marker there, so they're going to turn this over on downs. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escaped with a victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.